Hi everyone, welcome back to Curviosity. We also have little Curvy today. She's like our little mini bear. We have some news. We are doing a pup date today because a lot has happened in the last few days and I need to update you all. We are eating a pot noodle only because...
Well, I'm not.
Well, she's not. But I'm eating a pot noodle because I'm hungry, it's quick and I'm at work and I can't get out to get a sandwich. You, go and sit over there now, please.
I want to sit with you.
No. I said no. You probably just... Look, okay. Right, bring her here.
Bella! 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 Come here, Bella.
Just bring her here. Oh, come on. Down here, my little boy. Right. Oh, giggles. Right. This is our puppy. Her name is Bellatrix, Bella for short, and she is absolutely beautiful. She's a German Shepherd. She's 13 weeks old, and I will give you the story of how we got her because we wasn't expecting to get one so soon. So I will let her walk around, and yeah, we'll discuss. There you go. Come on, you go over there now to go and look after her, please. All day you've been right next to her, and the one time I want you to be with her, you're not. Go on. Emily.
She's fine.
Why can't you just listen to me?
She's just fine.
Right, Emily, I know, but you're driving me crazy. Can you just go and sit down, please? So, yes, we obviously have our puppy, and hopefully I can get a picture while I'm editing off of that. Well, all three of us were on the screen, and we can call it a pup date. Oh, she's terrible. She's obviously in the mood to drive me insane today.
I'm not leaving you alone.
No, please, I'm eating. Obviously I've told you on one of my previous videos that we were getting a puppy. And no, because you're really driving me insane. Yeah, that we were getting a puppy and that it was going to be here in July and it was going to be born about the 14th of May. On Wednesday. Or was it Thursday?
It was Wednesday.
On Wednesday, it's Sunday today. On Wednesday, I found out that unfortunately the mum got taken to the vet and had to have a cesarean because of suspected hydro drops and secondary inertia she had. And unfortunately the pups didn't survive birth, and obviously means that we didn't get to pick one of those puppies. So obviously I was heartbroken and I didn't know what to do, and yeah, I was devastated, not just for me but for the family of the mum as well, because they'd obviously put all this time and effort into these puppies, into the mum having the puppies, and obviously they have no puppies, which is really sad because obviously that's the sad side of breeding, that you know sometimes you lose the litter and you can't get them back. The mum is okay, but obviously is really pining for her puppies at the moment, which is, you know, it's so sad. But yeah, so I was looking for another pup, and I messaged a couple on Thursday evening, and
I wondered about man who was coy first.
No. I messaged a couple of people, and there was 2 people that had replied to me by the Friday morning. And I wasn't expecting any of them to be available, but one had 1 girl left and one had 2 or 3 girls and a boy. Now the one that had a few left was being a bit funny. Although they were closer to us, he was really not being as forthcoming with any information that I wanted. I wanted pictures of the parents, I wanted pictures of the puppies. And I said, can I come and view them? And he was fine about me coming to view them, but he didn't give me a address or anything. And the video and pictures I got didn't seem legitimate, so I was a bit worried. And if something you're not sure on, just don't do it. Now there was another one that was a couple of hours away from me, and it literally, I was asking the woman that I spoke to begin with. She was obviously at work, so she was a bit slow with replies, and I was like, oh, you know, maybe it's not real. But as soon as the partner got my number and sent me some pictures of the mum, the dad, the puppy, I mean, I looked at her and I'm like, I'm in love with this puppy already. I even, you know, I said to Lee, I went, it's gorgeous, and it's stunning, and yeah, I wish I could have gone there in the morning to go and get it, but obviously I was working, Lee was working, he was going to be driving me, and
little crazy monkey.
We had to pick up Emily from school, we had to wait for the older 2 to get home, and yeah, it was just a bit of a, we had to leave, you know, till late. Yeah, you know, we had to be later. We got there and it was like this council estate. We're not saying anything that's bad about council estate, because I live in one, but it was like a really cramped one, like small roads, loads of cars, houses clumped together, and it was like on a 1st floor flat. Like you opened the door downstairs and then went straight upstairs. The mum was in a cage on the bottom, like underneath the stairs, and then the pup was in the cage on the top. And that, I was like, why are they both in cages? Why are they not coming out, you know? That doesn't make any sense. Why were they kept in cages? And he said, well, she had a bit of an accident, obviously, before we came, and
She smelled of weed.
she was very smelly, and some of it was wet, but some of it was dry. So I was like, that's just, you know, really, I'm very sorry about that.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it was a big red flag, you know. He went to pick the puppy up, and it was literally scared and trying to stay in that cage as much as it could. Poor thing. Why does he have to make so much noise? So I immediately felt so sorry for this puppy, and as soon as it was in my arms, he literally picked it up at the cage, put it in my arms, didn't seem to care about it at all. Had its first injections, but should have had its second about 2 weeks ago, so now she has to have a whole new lot of injections. So we're kind of in the impression that she didn't actually live there, and that's just like the address that they were picking them up from, maybe, because even the garden wasn't secure or anything. So I was holding her, and she snuggled into my neck, into my arms, and I'm like, I can't leave her here. I literally can't leave this puppy here in this state. I mean, obviously then I smell like wee all the way home, which is fine because it's not her fault, but I just couldn't leave her. There was dried on wee on her as well as wet wee, and I was like, I looked at Lee and I just was like, no, I can't leave her here. So I said that we'll have her, and then the funny thing is that I said, oh, do you want to say goodbye? And he like went, oh, stroked her a couple of times, and that's it. He hadn't even named her. Now, if you're going to keep a puppy, you name it, I thought. So I think that was a bunch of bullhickey.
Dog poo.
Dog poo, yes, that was a bunch of dog poo. And I'm just glad that we got her out of there because her legs were so weak. She wouldn't stand up. She could barely walk. We got her home and she just sat there. She's cuddled in my arms all the way home. And it was so sad to see her, such a beautiful puppy, in such a terrible state.
Oh, Mum, tell them why.
And she's, hang on, she's got like the loveliest temperament. She's so calm and she's going to be perfect for what I need her for. Whether I get a look in edgeways at the moment is, you know, another thing. But she is truly so beautiful. She's fluffy. She's obviously long haired, which is what we wanted. And yeah, it's like now she's coming out of her shell a little bit, and it's really, really nice to see her little personality come in. Sorry, there was something there. And it's nice to see that she's walking around a lot better now. She's eating, she's drinking, she's got a wet nose, she's perfect. She was sick to begin with in the car because obviously they've never been in a car before, so they don't know about cars and stuff. And we were gonna,
once she gets used to it.
yeah, she'll be alright. Obviously she's now completed me, basically. She's just like, my kids barely talk to me. Even that one, she just doesn't. All three of them barely talk to me, and I've not heard from my older two today at all. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's how much they care.
We have 1 hour and a half until we go on.
Yes, darling. So she is mine, and I'm gonna love her and care for her and give her the best life. And I'm just glad now that we rehomed her to get her out of that horrible situation she was in, because it was like one of, I've not seen a puppy in that state. And why would you keep a big dog in a cage? Why would you have puppies if you haven't got a secure garden? There's so many whys and what ifs and questions that I have that I can't answer. I've even asked when her birthday is and they haven't even got back to me. So that kind of makes me wonder if they actually knew and they were just, you know, there to pick up the money and give the puppy away, you know. These things happen for a reason, I know completely. And it's horrible to even think about her being in that situation. But she's out of it now. She's having her injections on Wednesday because obviously she needs a whole new lot. I've got her booked in for her injections. She's on lovely food. She's, you know, they didn't even give me any food to take. You think, oh, you know, she's on puppy food and she's the only puppy in there, you can have the rest of the puppy food. But no, they didn't. They just gave me the puppy told me to go. It had no collar, no lead, nothing.
That's sad because he's poor now.
Well, never mind. But yeah, she's like the best addition to our family. I wouldn't have her any other way. She is truly just what I needed. What I needed, you know. You just hope that these people will not do it again, but you kind of think that they will. And I'm just glad that I got her out, and she's now with us, and she's
Sleeping.
All she does is sleep. She'll have a mad half hour, but then she'll sleep again.
She was on my lap for half an hour.
So hey baby. Look at that tiny one.
I was getting some elevator music.
It was elevator music, was it?
Yeah.
So, as you can see, she is gorgeous, and she's mine, and she will literally snuggle with you for as long as you need, and she's already helped more than she knows. You know, and it's just nice. And although this was going to be like it's sort of like an eating stroke, it's like a mukbang stroke pup date, you know, but
Mum, tell them why we had to stop when we were near.
So beautiful. No, she's alright. No. But yeah, so this is Bellatrix.
Tell them why we had to stop.
Why? What? Huh? Oh no, I'm not going to say that.
Tell you something.
No!
Let's just say it.
So as you can look at her little ears.
Tiny.
Look at her ears. She's so
Tiny.
beautiful. And obviously now you get to have pup dates all the time. I think once a week we'll do a pup date. And it'll just be amazing, won't it, hey? She's so beautiful. Smile!
You smell good, Bella.
Emily, smile. So yeah, but she is so beautiful and just the perfect addition. And that is all for this video. So we will check back in with you one day next week, and we love you lots. Bye guys.